Hi, I'm going to show you how I created this beautiful mobile app landing page. Let me scroll down and show you the features. This is a 3D glass looking website. I created this entire website using artificial intelligence, and it took me only about, let's say, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So if you're wondering how you can create such a beautiful website using artificial intelligence, a lot of people, you need to create some professional, how do we call it, a professional prompt, and you also need so many different tools to bring them together before you can create such a beautiful, nice looking 3D glass website. But I created this entire website using just one or two words. I didn't use prompts. You'll be wondering, it's not possible to create such a beautiful website without prompt. But I'm telling you, I created this without a prompt. I created this with just few words, and I'm going to show you how, and you can also do it. I created this entire website using LegendAI.dev. Legend AI is a professional AI web design software or tool or application, you can call it. This is such a beautiful website that is created using Legend AI. So let's get started. Let me show you how I created this beautifully looking website. You can also create this, a website that is looking like this. It doesn't have to be a mobile application. It doesn't have to be, app just like this. You can use your service websites to create something like this. You can sell this to your clients. This is your client will pay thousands of dollars to have a website that is looking so beautiful like this, and it also has chat assistants that you can also include. But then let me show you how without wasting so much of your time. The website is Legend AI, like you know. So the website, the brand name, I only put mobile app expert New York City, and the niche is SaaS. We have so many different niche. You can create a directory website, classified, freelancer site, tech startup, plumbing, electrician, hotel, so many. But in this case, we are going for SaaS. And the target keyword is mobile app, and the goal is lead generation. We can create a direct sale or brand awareness, or I'm going to use it app launch. So I'm going to change it. The one I just showed you right now, I use lead generation. All right. So we have so many buttons for call to actions and all. But now I'm changing it. So we are going to use app launch. So the audience, I'm just going to leave it as it is. And the architecture, I'm going to select 3D immersive site. The language is English, and the aesthetic, I'm going to leave it glass. So this is all what I did. I did not put any prompt. I did not do anything. I let the AI do its work. So now the next thing to do is, normally we can put instructions and we can select the theme. I left everything automatic. So I only click on launch. So if you're wondering, how can I create such a website, and I need, what prompt did I use, and what are some of the tools that I use nothing. It's just a selection of, giving the brand name and target keyword and the architecture. That is all I did. And then I selected 3D immersive site and aesthetic glass, and the AI gave me this beautifully looking website. We can see how this looks like, very beautiful, and it's a glass looking website. And I'll show you how you can just put this in your WordPress and host it, and also how you can use Elementor to host this nice, beautifully looking website. So let's create another one. It's going to be something different. It's not going to be the same as the one we just saw, because this is because I changed the goal. So the goal is app launch. So that means based on your input, it's going to give you different output. Everybody's not going to get the same looking website, but it's going to be beautiful for everybody. So once this website is generated, I'll go on and show you how you can host this website inside WordPress. Now we have our website done. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this one is. It's deploy mobile app at scale. Look at this. Is You don't see any background from the image. It is looking like a glass, and look at the background. This is amazing. This is so beautiful. Look at this. Damn. Look at this website. Somebody tell me, how can you create this website using these AI generators without forming professional prompts? And you also have to get so many different tools together to come up with something like this. This is a glass looking website. And why? Because you can see the background, you can see everything behind the tabs. You can see everything behind the tabs. That is why it's looking like a glass. Look at this beautifully looking website. Look at this, pioneering the future of mobile. Wow. How much can you sell this? We can sell this website for thousands of dollars. Look at the mouse. If I hover over, it becomes colored. If I move back, it becomes like a black and white. Okay, now let's scroll down. The deployment pipeline. All right, look at how beautiful this website is looking at, and the animation, everything is almost perfectly designed. And we use LegendAI.dev. So if you're wondering, the tool that I use and the prompts that I use, I didn't use any prompts. Right from the beginning of this video, you can see everything. It's just two words that I use. So, and if you want to customize, if you want the website to sound like your brand, where we see down the website the instructions, that is where you have to put in all your information, and the content is going to sound exactly like your brand. Now I'm scrolling down, and you can see it has so many content. It's not something like a short website with header, hero, short about us and call to action or footer. It has so many content, and even it has pricing card. You can see the pricing, and we are still scrolling down, and here is the nice blog section. You can change all these images. Look at this. Wow, this is a very beautifully created website, and we have our footer. So let's see. Let me take you back to the top, and now let's compare the two websites that we have. The first one that I created is this one. This is for lead generation. Inside the settings, I selected lead generation, and by selecting lead generation, I got this beautiful website. Look at this. All right, and the other one I selected sales, I think. So let me go to the top, and let's see the other one and compare these two websites. Now I'm moving to the top. Now let's see. Let me click here to have a complete full preview of the site. So this is the full preview of the second website. So this one is giving us something different. It's almost completely different website that we have here. What a beautiful website. And we created all of these in just, 2 minutes, I think. Wow, this is beautiful. I like this website. To be frank, I can sell this website to a client. I'm sure the client is going to pay this without even comment. And I can ask the client, choose one of the two. Choose this or choose this. And that's going to make the client confused to know which one to choose. So if you find this interesting, talk to me. You have the access to LegendAI.dev. You can also go on and create your website using Legend AI. All right. So now let me show you something. Let's say I want to change this topic, deploy mobile app at scale, but I want to change this. How can I change this? I don't have to chat with the AI to ask the AI to change this. I'm going to change this live on the dashboard. Let me see, type directly on the page. So now instead of deploy, look at this. I'm going to do it like this before I mess something up. So I'm going to say, I'm going to make it big, launch mobile app at scale. All right. So I'm going to do it like this. Look at this. So I say launch mobile app at scale. So I don't have to chat with the AI to tell I want you to change the H1, or I want you to change, whatever it is. And then it's going to come up with a messy website. No, I like this RC as it is. So I'm going to change it and change everything as it is. So let's say you can see this button. I want to change this button. I can make it slide up. Look at this. I can make it fading. I can make it blur. I can make it float, slide up. And let's say I want to change the background of this. The background is white. Here it says, okay, the background. Let me make the background this color. You see what I'm doing? And this one, I can also change the background to the same color. And I can change the text to white. So you see how and I can make my preview. Now look at this. Look at the preview. This is how easy it is to create this website and change it, just like I'm using Elementor. Very simple, very beautiful. Okay, now let's say I want to change some images in this website. Let me find one image. Okay, here we have an image. So I want to change this image and put my brand image. All I have to do is come to assets and locate this image. Where's this image? I think it's this image. I'm going to locate this image, click on upload, and change it. I don't have to chat with the AI. I don't have to give the AI. So, okay, this is some image that I can just put. I don't look, I just change this image, very simple, very easy. I'm not chatting with the AI. Everything is being done inside the editor. And I can change this woman's image. Let me go to the assets and locate this image. I think that is this image. So I'm going to change this image and put something different. Let me see on the desktop if I have image of myself. I'm just, or let me put some different image. I don't like, let me put this image and click on update. Now look, I just changed this image, just few seconds, and then I can go to preview to take a look at my changes. Look, it has been changed. Everything has been done. Let's see the image. Now it's changed. Scrolling down, this is the new image that I changed. So this is how I can play with this website. I can play with the result of my page. And when I'm done, now let's publish this website inside WordPress and make it live. Now I'm going to show you something very simple. I'm just going to go here and go to page. Okay, now I'm inside WordPress. What all I have to do is, let me give it a name. Upsites with Legend. All right, so I'm just gonna call it. Once I'm done, you can open this URL and check it. I'll leave it in the description so you can click on it and see the live website wherever you are after watching this video. The site is called, and the page is called Upsite with Legend AI, and the URL is going to be Upsite with Legend AI. All I have to do is click on publish. Now it's published, and the next thing to do is I'll click on edit with Elementor. So I'm going from WordPress backend now straight inside Elementor, and all I have to do now is find the settings, the page settings, and scroll down and make it high title. The page layout is going to be, I'm going to leave it canvas, and now click on this plus sign, flexbox. I'm going to add one. I'm going to click on this dot here and say full width. Okay, so now the next thing to do is go here and make it just one minus and click on this plus sign to add an element. And the element I'm going to look for is an HTML element. Drag it, put it here. Now I have my element. So what is next? Next, I'm going back to my site. Or I forgot to copy the HTML file. Oh, my bad. I forgot to copy the HTML file. So, oh, that's my mistake. So now what we have to do is, because I want to teach you, I want to show you guys how to, wait a minute. I want to show you guys how to publish the generated website inside WordPress and Elementor. So now, since I didn't copy the HTML before moving forward, I'm sorry, but then we have to create a new site. So we are going to the home page and click on Pro. So I'm just going to make it quick. So it's going to be, wait a minute. Let me save this. I'm just going to make it a quick one. All right. So let me go to the home page. Let me open Legend AI. Okay, so now I'm scrolling down from the home page. Now we are going to create a new site, but I'm going to follow the same thing because I didn't save the website. But we are going to get something different again, and which is going to be amazing. So just stay with me. It's going to be mobile app expert New York City. And here we are going to select, what are we going to select? We are going to select mobile app. We have crypto, we have digital agency, local, wait a minute, freelancer, web design, SaaS platform. We are going to select SaaS platform. Our keyword is going to be mobile app, and everything is going to be the same. Let me select the second one. Let me select brand awareness, and that is going to give us something totally different again. And here I'm going to leave it as it is. And here we have 3D immersive site, and the aesthetic is going to be glass. That is all. That is all. If you want the page to sound like your brand and have your brand content, then you can paste it here. Now I'm going to click on launch website. That is all. Let's wait because I forgot to copy the HTML code. Now let's have a look before this one finish. Let's have a look at the first website. We have this one beautifully created. We've made some changes, some editing of the images. All right, let me scroll down for us to see the entire website. I'm scrolling down. beautifully, slowly. We have a nice testimonials, and we have a nice blog section, FAQ, and footer. So let me scroll back. How much can you offer this website? Imagine if I offer this for free, it's gonna somebody's gonna pick it, and then they are only going to pay me for my hosting, and I'm gonna get money from that. And from that, maybe I can offer them additional services. Okay, so now let's take a look at the other one, and we have this one too that was created initially. Look at the website before we see if our creation is finished. All right, very nice, very beautiful. We've seen it before. Now let's scroll back to the top. Now let's take a look if our creation is finished and what we have for a surprise. Wow, now our website is finished. It's almost looking like the other one, but different colors, and the colors are changing. Let's take a preview of the website that we have right now. We have a different website. You can see the icon here is different, and also we have different colors. And also the background, the stars are different. Let's take a look at this one. No, I mean this one. Where's the other one? You can see it has some small boxes and big stars, but this one that we have is looking different. You can see we have totally different websites altogether. Look at this. The first one, we don't have this. We have AI list, ChatGPT, Makawa, whatever it is, Midjourney. We scroll down, we have our history. The other one, we don't have our history. And here we have the architect. We have, the team members. Now I'm scrolling down, we have our process, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm scrolling down, we have a calculator. The other one, we don't have a calculator tool. Now we have a calculator. If I scroll down, look at this beautifully selected works, which you can also change the images, and the client testimony, very nicely created. And also the pricing section, we also have our FAQ and a nice blog section. Now here we have the footer. So now let's go back to the top. Let's see how we can put this inside WordPress and Elementor. It's very simple. And what I'm going to do here is, let me see here. I'm going to copy the HTML or copy raw. Very simple. Now it's copied. I'm going to close this. I'm going back to my Elementor and paste my code here. Look at this. I have my code copied, and all I have to do now is click on publish. Once it's published, I'm going to go to preview. Now I have a preview. Now this is my entire website. My website is now online and it's live. Well, if you use the URL LegendAI.dev/app site with Legend AI, now we have this website. I'll leave the link in the description. I'll leave the link in the description below. Now take a look at this website. This is a very nice, beautifully created website. So I'm going okay, the other one, I didn't copy the URL, so I cannot paste it. I wanted to say I'm going to paste it for everybody to see the other ones. But then that is all for this video, to show you how beautiful you can create this. I didn't mean to make a screenshot. Now let's take a look at all the websites created. This is the one, and here we have the second one, and now we have the third one. And I'm going to leave the link in the description. And if you want to go further with the SEO, when you click here, SEO, you can inject schema markup. And now schema is going to be injected in this page. You can also change the title and the description, and also view the SEO score. And you can invite AI crawlers to crawl this website, and also Google indexing, and check the full report of the SEO, which is scenario 5. And also you can train the agent to know much about the website and chat with it. If I click on synchronize site and click OK, we have all the information of this website. Now I can save the agent. And if I click on the agent and say, hi, look, based on our site, mobile information, whatever, get started. Now it starts to chat with me. So this is how you can create this professionally looking, beautiful web app website using Legend AI. Subscribe if you want to more, and I can help you with Legend AI to create so many different websites. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.